Here's our 2015 Cadillac Escalade. Apologize about the wind today. Not much I can do about the wind, obviously, but I'm going to try to speed right through this the best that I can. Look here, you can see the tires. I would say the tires there are, I'd say about 60 to 70% tread life left, probably closer to 70%. The truck does have power running boards. Of course, being a 2015, you can see it does have a couple of little scratches on it. I cannot feel them with my fingernail at all. So if you were to have this thing buffed, it would look brand spanking new. Does have, of course, power rear liftgate, rear backup camera. Again, power running boards. You can see that this rim here has got a little bit of curb rash on it there. Heads up display. Alright, go ahead and put my seatbelt on. We'll roll up our window here. Everything in the truck itself works. As you can see, there's 81,335 miles on it. And I can tell you right now, my digital camera makes it flicker, you know, like the window switches here on the display. I don't know if you're seeing that, but if I hold my camera up close, you can see that it doesn't flicker. Real life, it does not. It's just the way that digital cameras sometimes pick up this stuff. You can see here on the radio there's some weird markings, but as you can see, everything still works. There's radio. Oop. Seek. AM. There's F1. So you can see the radio screen still does work. You can use the radio screen or you can use the radio control functions here, whichever way you want to do it. But radio does work. Not very many people know about the hidden vaults in the Escalades. It runs by touch here. Of course, we've got heated and cooled seats. This is another thing here. These center armrests here, they're prone to doing this. And of course, it's missing this pad here. We did order this in brand new from GM, so it should come with this whole assembly with this insert, and of course, this not wrinkled. So unfortunately, we're shooting the video a little early here. I believe this pad's going to be in the next couple of days. If you end up buying this vehicle from us before we get this installed new for you, we can just ship you this pad, but you can disregard this because this is just going to get thrown away and we'll have a brand new of the exact same thing installed for you. Here's the key. It does have remote start. And we'll take it out for a little drive. It is four-wheel drive. Again, heads-up display. And this truck does have adaptive cruise control. You can tell that by the Escalades that have the round Cadillac crest emblem on the front grille. If it's got the round Cadillac crest emblem, that's where the adaptive cruise control module is mounted. If it just has a Cadillac crest without the black round part, that means it does not have adaptive cruise control. So this one does have adaptive cruise control. So our second row buckets, moonroof, heads-up display. It's got about everything I think that's an option on an Escalade. Remote start, push button start. Runs great, drives great. Needs absolutely nothing other than the armrest here, which it doesn't need. I just think this looks a little kind of tacky without that insert in there. And if it didn't have that insert, or if it had that insert, I don't think I'd replace this, maybe. I'm not a fan of this either, but that stuff happens. I mean, your arm sits on it every day and it kind of stretches it out. So that's why you get a brand new one. See, adaptive cruise set to 64. Now it's extremely windy, but I'll still go ahead. I'll try to let go of the steering wheel here a little bit. It is pushing me just a little bit, but you can see I'm not touching it. I went down the center of the road. Again, that's not flickering in real life. If I get in here close enough, it seems to pick up and records it correctly. Here we're going highway speeds again. I'm gonna let go of the steering wheel, not touching it, still not touching it. We're going straight down the road. So that's going to conclude our test drive for the day. I'm sorry, I actually forgot to tell you a couple of things. One, looks like we do have an owner's manual for this. Unfortunately, I do not have a window sticker, but I did see a bill of sale where somebody had purchased this truck actually 2 years ago for $75,000. So I did find that. The other thing was this vehicle actually came to us from an insurance company. Usually I say this part right away in the video, but with the wind outside, I couldn't say that right away. This vehicle came to us from an insurance company here in Minnesota. It was actually a stolen vehicle. It's a theft recovery. So picked it up right out of impound there in Minneapolis. I do not know the story behind the theft. I don't know if it was stolen off a dealership lot or anything. I would assume, based on the bill of sale and everything, that it was stolen from the owner of the vehicle. But I do not know that. I don't know if he left obviously it's not easy to steal one of these things and have the key, so he might have just left the key in it, left it running on a cold Minnesota day, and he was filling up with gas, ran into the gas station, came out, his car was gone. I don't know the story. But the vehicle was stolen. I don't know how long it was stolen. I don't know how or where it was recovered. I just know that we got it out of a Minneapolis impound lot. Of course, we're not pertinent to any of the information regarding the theft case whatsoever. Yes, we do have a title for this vehicle. Currently, it has not been inspected by the state of Minnesota, which is not a big deal by any means. we can get it inspected. And most likely this vehicle will be inspected by the time a buyer actually purchases this vehicle. But being a theft recovery, it's a very simple process, not a problem. If you're from here in Minnesota, we'll take care of the inspection for you. It's not a big deal. If you're outside of Minnesota, it's still not a big deal. All you have to do is just take your bill of sale, let them know that it was a theft recovery. They do the inspection on it. Usually it takes 2 to 5 minutes. You're in and out of there. Not a big deal. And we will guarantee you that this vehicle will pass the inspections. It's not a problem. So it's not going to interfere with anything whatsoever. Again, we do have a Minnesota title for this vehicle. Not a problem. Not an issue at all. And we will guarantee the inspection, and that is if you buy it before we can actually get it inspected here. Today it's, I believe, like March 27th or somewhere in that area. The problem with having us get it inspected is the inspections here in Minnesota only happen the second Tuesday of the month. So I have about 2 to 3 weeks or so, depending upon where it falls, before I can get it inspected. It's not a daily thing here, where I know some other states you can just go anywhere, have a law enforcement officer, however you do it. I know some places, some states are much more user-friendly, if you will, as far as inspections go. However, again, here in Minnesota, it's the second Tuesday of the month. So we might have this sold by the second Tuesday of the month. If we still have it, then, of course, we will have it inspected. So that is going to conclude our video for the day. As always, again, if you have any questions, feel free to shoot us an email. Thank you very much, and have a good day.